Okay, guys, we are on your last assignment for the day. We're still on the 14th on Tuesday, week 4. This is history, so have out your history anthology and your practice page 27, which should be on the back of the one that you did yesterday, right? I think yeah, yesterday. Okay, so you're on page 164, and it's entitled Solve a Problem. And we're going to figure out, why does it matter? Like leaders of nations, citizens and communities cooperate or work together. When you cooperate, you get along, you work together to solve problems. A problem is something that is making things difficult. It doesn't mean that it's really bad. It just means, say the problem is, well, my husband wants Rocky Road ice cream and I want vanilla. Is that a problem? Well, it's an easy to solve one, right? We just get both. Or we just get what I want. No. But anyway, so a problem is something that's just making maybe a decision difficult. And then there's somebody who's going to need to compromise perhaps and come up with what's next is a solution. Okay? So solution is the way you figured out how to solve the problem. And so let's look at the steps. And we've done this on the playground with you guys. Look at step number 1. What does that say? Name the problem. Okay, so you have to know what the problem is. If you're going up to the teacher and you go like this, she needs or he needs to hear you say, so and so took the basketball that I was just playing with. Okay, and then it's gather information. So the teacher would gather information. Did he see that basketball was yours? Did he take it out of your hands? Were you playing? Did you pass it to him? And then step 3, think about different solutions. Well, the best one would be to talk to the both of you, right? And ask him and get the story straight. And if he says, yeah, I saw it, I wanted it, so I grabbed it and I ran. Well, that consequence is going to be a little bit different than, oh, I'm so sorry, I thought you were finished with it, I just saw it rolling away and I grabbed it. 2 different consequences. The first one was that kid's going to be in a little bit of trouble, right? He might have to walk some laps and he needs to definitely apologize. The second kid, he's fine. Oh, didn't know. Don't forget, talk it out. So, you don't even need to go to the teacher with that one probably. And so you try the solution and maybe you say, hey, you want to play with me? He says, sure. And then step 6 is you think about how well the solution worked. And it's like, gee, that was nice. Now I have someone else to play with and I'm sharing. It makes me feel good. So that could be applied in any problem. Okay, big problems, little tiny problems. Like I can't find my pencil, my eraser. Where is it? Okay, so on the top of the next page, 165, it says, to practice the skill, looking at the picture, earthquake, name the problem that needs to be solved and then make a list of possible solutions. Well, we don't have a place right here to make a list, we'll talk about. So what do you see going on? You see an empty lot between houses. Does it look nice? Or is it trashed? Looks like it's trashed. So if we were at school, we would probably make a list of some of the possible solutions. Maybe one of the neighbors would get together, a little community helper sort of a thing going on, and they'd all sign up, meet down there on Saturday at 8 o'clock and start cleaning up. Maybe somebody will get a hold of the city or whoever owns that property and tell them about it. Maybe they might decide, if nobody owns the property, which is probably not possible, that they could maybe use that for a little park, bring over chairs, lawn chairs, barbecue, get together with their neighbors, all sorts of things that could happen, right? Okay, well, we're going to go into your practice page 27. If you wanted to write about this, you could pull out your journal and just write history, page number, and write a paragraph telling what the problem is and why you think the solution you choose would work. Okay, build another theme park right there. Dig a hole, make a swimming pool. So whatever it is, you can write about that if you want to. Okay, so go to practice page 27. You probably already have that out. And this is where we're going to do some writing. My book is so tiny. It says, look at the picture. Can you solve the problem? Well, first of all, you got to figure out what is the problem. He's making a sandwich. It's got lunch meat. I think that big round thing looks like a ball of yarn to me, but it's probably lettuce. 2 pieces of bread. And he looks sad because what is he out of? Mustard. So it says, what is the problem? Well, number 1 and number 2 could kind of what caused the problem be the same thing. But so for number 1, let's say, what is the problem? Let's just say the problem is the boy, capital, doesn't have what he wants. And of course that would be to put on his sandwich if you were to want to write the rest of that. The boy doesn't have what he wants. Okay, I'll write the word sandwich up here if you want to write more. The boy doesn't have what he wants to put on his sandwich. Why? What caused the problem? What's the problem? What did he run out of? Mustard, right? All the mustard is gone. All the mustard is gone. You can go ahead and pause that if you can see it and write it. All the mustard is gone. Now, number 3 says, what are some solutions to this problem? You know, that's kind of up to you. We'll talk about some of them. How about he could, let's say, he could eat something else. He could have pizza, period. He could use mayonnaise. He could use ketchup instead. He could eat the sandwich anyway without any mustard on it. He could ask his mom if she could go buy some more, but you know, that would take some time. So she would just need to add that to her grocery list probably. So think about what you would do to solve the problem. So that gives you're making your sandwich. What would you do? I mean, some people would eat it. Some people would find something else to put on it. And some people say, man, I'm not eating this. I'm going to eat, you know, something else. So go ahead and finish that one on your own, okay? And then we will call it a day. And you can enjoy some of your, like the science and the math. What is it called? Funny math? Fun math? Something. Anyway, just enjoy some of the other things that you can do with your time today, okay? And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.